Three Orphan Kittens was the fourth film to win the Academy Award for Best Animated Short Film. Being that it was the fourth time this award was ever given, it was also the fourth time Walt Disney had won it. To add to that, it was also the fourth Silly Symphony short film to win the award, not to be confused with a Mickey Mouse cartoon or a Bugs Bunny cartoon or any of that. No, it was strictly in the Silly Symphony anthology series. Being that this is a short film, it's only 9 minutes long, I'm going to talk about certain details that might hypothetically come up in spoiler territory, so if you really care, maybe you shouldn't watch this video, or maybe you should just skip to the part where I give the rating. But it's an animated short film, so you're probably not going to care. So Three Orphan Kittens is about, well, 3 kittens who get tossed out in the snow and pretty much left for nothing. The 3 kittens make their way into a nice warm house where, upon exploring the house, create themselves a bit of a mess, and comedic hijinks ensue. Such hijinks climax when they get to a player piano, you know, one of those old pianos that could actually play by itself if you set it a certain way, causing the kittens who are on the keyboard or in the keyboard to get bumped around with the moving keys and stuff. All of the animation routines are composed very well to Frank Churchill's music. They all go together, pretty much just like the other Silly Symphony films that I've talked about in this series. In addition to the kittens, there are also 2 human characters that are seen. One is a little white girl, and another one is a heavy-set African-American maid. Now, I mentioned that one of the characters is African-American. Being that this is made in the 30s, you're probably worried if this character is going to come off as a racial stereotype. She does speak in a sort of black southern accent you hear. She's also the kind of the villain of the story, as once she sees the cat, she pursues to chase him, to send him outside, even though she goes on a tangent about skinning them alive. It's brief, though. But I don't think it's bad as this next thing I'm going to mention. There's this one scene where the kittens go into the little girl's room, and they run into a doll that also squeaks. Like, if you press it, it says, "Mom!" A kitten knocks it over, and it turns out it's one of those strange dolls in which if you were to turn it upside down, the dress flops downward and revealing a different doll. And this different doll happens to be that of a stereotypically drawn African-American girl. And when she squeaks, "Mammy!" Yeah, mammy, with an A sound. So that might be strange and uncomfortable for kids viewing. I wouldn't necessarily it's as bad as the way the character of Isaiah was treated in the movie Cimarron. Reading up on it, when I found out they broadcast this short film on television in the 50s and 60s, that scene, that particular shot was removed to solidify Disney's image of being totally kid-friendly and not showing anything that might come off as offensive, promoting bigotry, bad behavior. Overall, the kitties are cute, and the hijinks that ensue with them inside the house are kind of adorable. Not quite sure what to make of the doll or even the maid, but mixed with the scene of them on the player piano, I have to say this film was decent. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.